Okay, hello. Turn this around. What's up? This is vlog number 1 in my daily vlogs, and this is my day today, so I figured I'd just capture it in the middle of my day. I'm going to chat at you and show you a little bit of the mall here. Over across the street is like a drugstore, and right in front of me here is a Moss Burger. And then there's a KFC there, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Aeon, A-E-O-N, up there on the top of the pink. That's a very common shopping center type thing in my area of rural Japan. I think it's pretty much all over Japan. And behind me, I don't know if we can see it. No. Is Gusto. Gusto is kind of like a Denny's, what they would call a family restaurant in Japan. So 3 choices for lunch. Basically, my day today is Tuesday, and this month, as I told you in the previous video, I'm teaching for a friend who went to Australia with his family, so I'm teaching at his eikaiwa. Today I have a really full day. I taught a morning class at 11 to a group of adults. Then I taught another class at noon to 3 to a group of adults. And then I have an hour and a half break, which is now. I'm going to go get some food. And then I teach 5 hours in a row, 4:30 to 8:30. 4:30 to 9:30 is when I finish. But yeah, class starts on each half hour from 4:30 to 8:30. So I don't really get a break for 5 hours, and no time really to have dinner. But when I finish at 9:30, as I'm driving home, because it takes me about 75 minutes to drive home from where this guy has his school, I usually stop at a convenience store and just buy something on the go. So yeah, I really only have breakfast and then one other meal on Tuesdays. It's my fullest day. I teach 7 classes. What else should I tell you? I'm using an app for this that I just downloaded, the YouTube Capture app on my iPhone here, so it's the first time I've used that. We'll see how that goes. I plan on doing all kinds of vlogs. I really do want to try and do one every day, starting today. So let's see how it goes. Coming up this weekend is SUMO starting on Sunday. I've also been involved in 2 podcasts recently. So I mentioned them, of course, on my Facebook page and on my Twitter. But in case you're not following me on those social media, I'll put the links down in the box. But one was for GaijinPot, the GaijinPot Podcast with Anthony. Anthony interviewed me about SUMO, and I just put it up yesterday to time with the start of the Osaka Basho. And so if you're interested in SUMO, or just, I basically give him the basics. So if you've never really watched, or you want to know a little bit more about where SUMO comes from, etc., it's a good listen. My part starts about 18 minutes in. He talks to another guy about running the Tokyo Marathon at the beginning. And then I talk with him for about a half hour on the podcast. The other one that I did recently was with my old buddy, Busan Kevin, who lives in Kobe, Japan, and he and I chatted for about 45 minutes about life in rural Japan. Nothing earth-shattering or new. If you've watched a lot of my videos, I've probably covered a lot of the topics that Kevin and I talked about, but, it's an interesting listen, I think. Kevin has some insights of his own, although he's never lived in rural Japan. He's always lived in the big city of Kobe. So that's why he wanted to have me on. So I'll put links to both of those podcasts. Kevin's podcast is called Just Japan, J-U-S-T, Japan. It's on iTunes. It's on Jellycast. GaijinPot, you just go to their website, GaijinPot.com, and look for the podcast page. But I'll put direct links, like I said, down below. So that's been going on lately. Tomorrow, probably starting tomorrow, I'll have an actual topic to discuss. But today, I just wanted to give you an idea of my week. I've got a man coming over here. Let's see if he circles around. He's got his mask on. It's pretty cold still. As you can see over there with the flags of the Moss Burger, it's pretty windy. So still pretty chilly, but you know, not as bad. Like I woke up this morning and it was about 11 degrees C in my house, which is anything in double digits when I wake up in the morning is good. And then I turn the heat on and it gradually gets a little warmer. So my week tomorrow, I work. Thursday, I only work locally at the Eikaiwa I've always worked out on Thursdays, so I have more time. I don't have to travel. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I work here, and then Monday is my day off. So hopefully, you know, I'll have time. The comments on YouTube are so weird nowadays. I'm trying to get acclimated to them and try to respond if you leave a comment. But feel free to leave one on Twitter or on Facebook, etc. If there's anything you want me to talk about, or you have a particular response to something I talk about. Okay, peace. Thank you for watching so much. The comment for this video, which one do you think I'm going to go have for lunch right now? Am I going to go have Mossburger, which is kind of like, you know, the Japanese version of McDonald's, or am I going to go have KFC? Leave a comment below and I'll tell you which one actually happened in the next video. Okay, peace.